Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show, and you know, it's been quite a long time that I've been eating and living a healthy lifestyle, and it's easy to forget that this isn't an easy thing to do for most people. It wasn't easy for me when I first started, and you know, you're living a unique lifestyle that we should all be living, just living healthy. But first we got to figure out what health truly is, and then we actually got to do it. And it's easy for me to forget because I've been doing this and living this way for so long, and I've been eating healthy, and I've been doing a great diet for so long, and it's second nature to me. I don't even have to think about it. It's done. I just do it. And when you're doing it for so long, it becomes so easy you don't think about it. So yes, it's easy to forget how difficult it was. But as I reflect back at the beginning when I did make the change, yes, physically, anytime you change something, there's a challenge because you're now doing something that you weren't doing before. And the longer you do it and the more consistent you are at it, the easier it will eventually become. But at first, it is a challenge physically because you're doing something different, regardless of what it is. But for me and most people, the real challenge is a mental thing. It's not just, okay, I'm eating this instead of that. Now it's a mental thing that this is what health is. And this is what health isn't. And you start to question, well, is this healthy? Is that healthy? And it's really a mental challenge. Is if you run into a situation where you're having a detoxification or something, is this just a cold? Is this a cleanse? Or am I doing something wrong and making my problems worse and not better? All these questions start to come in your mind. But as you're consistent at this, eating healthy, living healthy, it starts to come more clearer and become easier to do physically and mentally. So I want to reflect back at the beginning of this and say to everyone out there, I understand how difficult it is to make a change to a healthier lifestyle. I understand some people that haven't been diagnosed with a sickness or they don't feel terrible all the time, feel they have no desire to change, which makes it even more harder or a bigger challenge to change if you don't want to. And if you have a reason to do, and usually pain is a great motivator, or discomfort is a wonderful motivator to change what you're doing. Regardless if you're feeling pain or not, and regardless if you think you need to change or not, we all need to change, and we can all do better, including myself. But we need to remember that health doesn't begin with what we add to our diet. It begins with what we eliminate. Eliminate the majority of the things that are creating any issues you might have, or issues they might create, and that'll put you on a wonderful path to living a healthy lifestyle. Now, it's possible to do it on your own, folks. It's possible to learn it on your own. It's possible to do it on your own, but it makes that challenge much more harder. When I first went to a gym as a teenager, I remember there was a trainer there that gave me a free session. And I said, well, once you're showing me all this, I could just do this by myself. Why do I need to hire your services to keep doing this? He said, that's true, you can, but you're going to save a lot of time and possibly injury from doing something wrong if you just let me show you how to do it when you come here to the gym. That made sense to me. So I spent a good amount of time with trainers to learn how to exercise correctly, not because I couldn't figure it out my own, but because I wanted to do it the most efficient way possible. Well, when it comes to living a healthy lifestyle, if you have a disease or even if you haven't been diagnosed with anything, I want to help people make the change to a healthier lifestyle in the most efficient way possible. This is why I created this raw food retreat center things that I'm having here in Florida. We did several last year and it was life-changing for people who came. It made their path to a healthier lifestyle much more efficient and much more effective. And I want to help you folks. It's almost a month away, mid-February, February 13th, 14th, and 15th. We're having another raw food retreat and spots are going. We only have about 25 spots to fill and we're getting closer and closer to filling those. And I want to make sure that people have an opportunity to see this and learn more about it. I'll put the website with the details below this video. But I'm thinking about the last retreats I have that people call me up after the spots were filled. And they were not able to get in. And the people that now that are signing up, I'm on the phone with them. Do you know about our retreat? What retreat? So for some reason, some way, somehow, the message or about the information about the retreat is not getting to anyone, and that might be your situation. Well, folks, it's happening in February in West Palm Beach, Florida. It's a wonderful time to be down here in South Florida, to get away from the cold weather of New York City or anywhere else up north where it might be really cold outside. I'm from New York, that's why I said that. But we had people at our last retreat come all the way from Canada, and they were glad they did. The weather was amazing, and you can see a whole bunch of clips from all the other retreats on the website. We have a wonderful lineup of speakers, which I'll be talking to you about this week, who they are and what they teach. But I don't want you to miss this, folks. It's a 3-day retreat that will help make your change or transition to a healthier lifestyle much more easier, much more effective, and help you make sure you're doing it the correct way. Don't take my word for it. You can hear the other videos. I'll put some links up here, and you can check out any of these links and see the food we have at these retreats, all raw foods, the lecture tour we take people on, the tour to Hippocrates Health Institute, and the dinner we have there at Hippocrates Health Institute, the world famous raw food spa, and top of the line doctors from every one of people that help people help themselves overcome things like cancer, and people who actually have overcome cancer. All these different speakers talking about diseases, and I'll be speaking there. And one of the greatest parts is raw food demonstrations. I mean, we're going to have 3 days of raw food demonstrations by some of the world's top raw food chefs. And you can be a part of this retreat and join us. Just click on the link below the video or go to this link here and check us out. If you have any comments or questions, post them below the video. And I'm going to be doing some kind of feature this week with the speakers that'll be at our retreat. I really hope somebody out there takes advantage of this and tries to come to the retreat, because it's amazing how people will complain that they don't have enough money or time to get away like this, but then they'll go and save up all year to go play with people that are dressing as mouses in an expensive amusement park on rides and eating terrible food. You know, and then they wonder why they get sick. Folks, it's where you put your effort in is where the result is going to happen. And if you want to be healthy, this is the way to do it. And I'm telling you, I challenge you, you won't find a retreat that has more knowledgeable speakers about health, healing, and so on in one retreat here. And I could have charged one day what I'm charging for this 3 days. And people say, well, that's too much for one day. Well, you look at what people are charging out there and what they're doing, and you're going to say, well, that's very inexpensive what you got going on down there. And you could be part of it. So check it out below the video. Until then, if you have any comments or questions, post them. I hope to see you at the Raw Food Retreat in February in South Florida. Everybody have a great week. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll have more videos coming up soon. Thank you. Thank you for checking out my video. If you want more great videos, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. And if you want to go to my member website for even more videos about the raw food diet and lifestyle, right now I'm offering you a 3-day trial for just $1. Go to rawlifehealthshow.com or just click right here and it'll take you right there and check that out. Please pass these videos to somebody you think might be interested. Until then, everybody, have a great day and a great raw life.